Module 2.3. Your main responsibility as a team lead. So now that we have sorted that when you are thinking of building a team for the long term and you need to build an anti-fragile team, then you as a team lead, what is your main responsibility to make it happen? Here it's a visual of what I would say in an old-fashioned way, the boss, as we have seen it. Probably you have worked in organizations like that, and the boss is pushing for the team and telling them what to do, where to go, how to do it. A bit his own image of leadership. And I would say these days there's a lot of awareness that it's moving away from this type of leadership, but nevertheless, that's not the one we want for ourselves as a team lead. Your role is not to define how the team should do and push them to do the work and make sure that they do the work. This is the old way. But then I would say the new modern way is the team lead is really showing the path, having people in the team following the leader and making it happen. And I would say it's a better model definitely than the previous one. But personally, I don't think this is either the model I would like to go for when it comes to really building an anti-fragile team. And I'll detail more about that. So it's definitely better than previously when you have a boss pushing and micromanaging. Here it's a boss more collaborative, showing the path and everyone follows, but the leader is still very prominent in that type of organization and dynamic. So I'm going here for the leadership of 2020, 2021 and for the decades to come, which is a concept of really, I took also from good to great. So it's not a book from 2020, but many years before. I think it was 15, 20 years ago, and still very relevant and very good about the leadership of today. And in this book, the concept is really about bringing the right people on the bus. And I definitely believe the same as well, that your role as a team lead is to make sure that you onboard the right people on the bus and that they are on the right seats of the bus. So you start to build first a great team, a great culture and environment, and then with the bus you figure out where to go with this group. But you don't know yet before you have a group. And that's a different way, of course, of forming a team and approaching leadership. And one of my also inspiration I have in the game industry is Jesse Shell, and he had an amazing talk that I put the link down there in my materials later, where you can see as well his approach to leadership. And he, in this slide and talk from GDC that was really funny with Shira and from He-Man, is his alphabet. So what do you do as a leader? And what is the alphabet of your responsibility? And if you see in the list that he also put there, there is nothing so much about game to say, like game execution production, but a lot about the system for the people in the studio, more the administrative things, the culture, the environment, giving feedback. And that's what I want to dive in more into in the future models. So to conclude, what is your responsibility as a team lead, as you want to build this dream team, this long-lasting team? Your main responsibility is not to create amazing games, although it's part of your mission, but is to build the environment for amazing teams to create these amazing games. And this is where is the nuance. Think about it, reflect on it.